We got Michael here. We're gonna do a head shave on him this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my Stylecraft Saber trimmers, and we're just gonna clean all the excess hair off the head, and then we'll hit it with a straight razor. When I'm using the trimmers on his scalp, I'm using a nice even pressure, not pushing in too hard. Bringing the hair down prior to the straight razor is going to promote a much softer, smoother shave. I'm using my fade brush, just brush away some of that excess hair so I can keep the area clean, keep it off the client's forehead as much as I can. All right, we've got Michael's head all shaved down with the trimmer. Now we're gonna go in and hit it with the straight razor. We're going to use our Gibbs Bushmaster beard oil. We're gonna apply a thin layer of that to the scalp. That's just gonna help promote a smoother shave, and then hit it with the shave gel. I prefer a shave gel versus a shaving cream because your shave gel is gonna be clear. I'm still gonna be able to see what's going on the scalp, and it's nice and thick too. I'm gonna go in with the oil. I like to throw it on the top of my hand, kind of use it as like just like a palette or like something along those lines, and then grab it straight from here. Just rub that over the scalp. And I'm gonna follow that up with shave gel. Got the oil and we've got the shave gel on. Now I'm gonna grab that hot towel. I'm going to start at the forehead. Is that temperature okay? Mm-hmm. And gently bring it down. Tuck it behind the ears, and then just kind of tie it in a knot and tuck it in back here. I like to press the towel onto the head too, make sure all that heat's getting absorbed by the scalp, and then we'll set them up with some other towels. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the shave. When I do this first little quarter of the hair, I keep the towel on. I just bend it back a little bit and keep some of that heat locked in for the rest of the head, because it does take a little bit of time. And with light pressure, we're gonna go ahead, start at the scalp, grabbing somewhere where there's no shave gel. You can get a little bit of tension, and just pulling up ever so slightly. And then doing small little strokes. And then wiping that excess shave gel. Always being sure to have the blade facing sideways. We never want to put that blade towards the client, of course. Something about it. Okay, now we're in kind of a tougher position. It's like, where do I put my finger where there is no shave gel? When I get to this spot, I like to very lightly just carve a little space out right on the crown. And then I have a spot to pull on again that doesn't have any shave gel. If you try and throw your finger on somewhere and stretch the skin a little bit where there's shave gel, it's just gonna slide. So clearing out that little bit of space is a really good technique for promoting a safe shave. And on these areas, we just want to make sure we're stretching the skin. Just being really gentle. For your harder to reach areas or your creases, really just stretching that skin as much as it will allow. And just being really gentle and going with the curvature of the head. And that's for any areas of the head. You know, your straight razor is gonna have to bend and bob. Like this area, you know, you can even just use the tip of the straight razor and kind of go at it from the side. And head back down to flat. You know, in our business, obviously time is huge. It's very critical. So we're always trying to figure out how we can do things the quickest, but also the safest. So you'll see me trying to use the majority of the blade throughout most of the shave. But sometimes you gotta give a little and just use the corner to get into those kind of deeper or harder to reach spaces. Or like behind the ears, or if they have any blemishes on the skin or moles or anything like that, going around them and getting it as close as you can. And then you can always follow it up with your electric shaver too. I feel like a lot of people maybe feel like it's defeat to not get every inch with the straight razor. It is completely fine to use the electric razor in some of those spots because A, electric razor is so much safer than a straight razor, and B, it's probably going to do a little better job than your straight razor. You know, your electric razor can push into the skin a little bit, get a little bit under it, and ultimately, like, safety comes first. Like an area like this where there maybe is a little bit of a blemish, we'll just kind of go around it as much as we can. But sometimes you'll have a client that has a blemish and maybe it's super painful, and if it's flared up and it's like red around the vicinity, it's going to be a little bit more comfortable for the client to just hit it with your electric shaver. And like Michael said, he has the ability to do just this from the house, but there's something about coming in, getting it done. It's a luxury experience. It's one of the finer things in life. But people love it. All right. Now this is the part of the head shave where I just go through and I just try and look at it from every angle and see if there's any hairs that I missed that are sticking up. Okay, we got the head shave good. We're gonna get the back of the neck form real quick. Clean all that up, everything under the cape.